Hi everyone, today we're going to be learning about Populus deltoides, W.Bartram x Marshall, otherwise known as Plains Cottonwood, Common Cottonwood, and Eastern Cottonwood. Eastern Cottonwood is a fast-growing deciduous tree that can grow to be about 24 to 30 meters tall. This species has pretty weak wood, so its wood is typically used in pulp and plywood. Now, eastern cottonwoods are important for wildlife as bald eagles nest in their large branches, and beavers love to use cottonwood trees to build their lodges. Here is a cottonwood tree that has actually been damaged by a beaver. Additionally, the branches of this species provide shelter for aquatic organisms when they snap off and land in the water, which is actually quite often due to the cottonwood's weak wood. Now, if we take a look at a distribution map of eastern cottonwood in North America, we can see that it's native to most of the United States, as well as a good portion of Canada. Cottonwood isn't terribly aggressive because it tends to stay near bodies of water. However, if you'd like to add this species to your landscape, it grows best in hardiness zones 2 to 9. When it comes to eastern cottonwood's natural environment, it prefers areas that have moist, well-drained soils. Sometimes it will be the only tree species present in an area, making a pure stand of just cottonwoods, but that is mostly due to unfavorable living conditions for other species. For instance, cottonwoods are flood tolerant, so they'll be found in places like on a river margin, in a floodplain, and along lakes. Now, if we take a look at the bark of cottonwood, we'll see that it's grayish brown in color. However, it is typically just gray with brown underneath. It also has thick ridges with very prominent deep furrows. When an eastern cottonwood is fully grown, it's difficult to mistake it for anything else because its bark is quite distinctive. Alright, if we turn our attention to the twigs of eastern cottonwood, we'll see that they are yellowish brown in color, shiny, and a lot of the time, they'll curve. The buds on the twig should be reddish brown in color and pointed. The apical bud secretes resin and is larger than the lateral buds, which are arranged in an alternating pattern. When it comes to the leaves, they are dark green, simple, triangle shaped, with a toothed or serrate leaf margin. Something else to note about these leaves is that they have a flat petiole, whereas most other leaves have a round petiole. The florets of cottonwood bloom February to March before leaves appear. They do so on separate male and female trees, making this species dioecious. The male trees form red catkins that contain many male florets, and each floret can have 20 to 60 stamen, whereas on female trees, yellowish-green catkins form that contain many female florets that have a single pistil that each have 3 to 4 stigmata that are flat and wavy. These florets are wind-pollinated. After pollination takes place in about May to June, large green capsules form in place of the female florets. Eventually, the fruits will split open and release copious amounts of cottony hairs, hence the name cottonwood. These cottony hairs carry the small brown seeds to their destination via the wind. Each capsule contains 30 to 50 eastern cottonwood seeds. Alrighty, thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed learning about eastern cottonwood, otherwise known as Populus deltoides with me. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you all in my next video.